Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so this is a video idea I've had for so long, but I couldn't decide if it was too cringy to do or not, but I'm honestly genuinely curious. So when the Twilight movies first came out, I was in 7th grade and I was like not about anything that was popular. I was the most unbearable kid. My main inspiration was like Zooey Deschanel, and I wanted to like thrift all my clothes and get it from like ModCloth. And I refused to like watch anything that everyone else wanted to watch. So I didn't watch Harry Potter. Also because my mom said that it was witchcraft. Twilight, I didn't like any of the fandom music. I wasn't like into One Direction or anything like that. Only because I thought that I was better than people. I was just super annoying. So I know nothing about this movie and I keep seeing it pop up recently. It's super popular. It's always been like a meme. Also, I know I'm Team Edward because Robert Pattinson is so much hotter than Taylor Lautner. I think I'm gonna like bribe myself to do this by going to get like snacks or something, so we'll do that. So I guess this is gonna be like part of my movie review series, and I kind of already decided that I'm not gonna like review anything that's like gonna be a cinematic masterpiece or is gonna like blow my fucking socks off, because I don't know that much about cinema. I just enjoy movies, and I really don't want fucking in my comments just yelling about how I don't know anything about movies and I'm a dumbass, because they're kind of right. Also, fit check. We're dressing a little bit like middle school, like if I was like a cool middle schooler. I have low-waisted DKNY jeans that are kind of giving me like a muffin top vibe. Let me relax. I literally put a hat on because I feel like it makes me less socially anxious. Does anyone else feel like you need like touch shit? Like a touch safety blanket to feel better? Like a hat or like a mask makes me feel like a million times better. Like, why is that? It's because I have a fat ass? It's because I have a fat ass? Mom, are you Team Edward or are you Team Jacob?
Who are these people?
From Twilight. Okay, which one? This one is Edward and this one is Jacob.
Jacob.
What? Wait,
How about me?
Yep, you're Team Jacob for sure. Team Edward or Team Jacob?
I'm Team Jacob for sure. I'm ripped like a motherfucker.
There was teenagers outside of Walgreens and the hat and mask were not enough. I'm literally gonna cry. I wanted a whole ass. Dude, I literally donated $1 to kids with cancer to get the guy at the register, who's usually kind of mean to me, this old man, to be nicer to me, and it worked. Also, I didn't get Twilight snacks, and then I was like, I'm gonna get middle school snacks, right? So I got this Diet Arizona tea that looks fucking fire to me. It's peach flavor though, I just realized that, and I don't love peach. But I didn't like any of the chips because they'll just like make me sick. So I got this thing that's literally marked gluten-free, and it's black and white drizzled popcorn. Okay, let's go. I'm stalling enough. Do you see that I'm stalling? Fucking Communist Party. There was no way in hell I was gonna sit in my bed wearing low-waisted jeans. The movie better be free. I have Prime, Hulu, and Netflix. It better be on one of those. Oh, look at this. I accidentally bought the extended edition. This is why you don't smoke before filming, because I literally had the movie for free with a subscription I already paid for.
So sorry, man.
This movie's horrible. I love it. Ooh, boy. First things first, I regret saying that I'm Team Edward. If anything, I'm Team Bella. She's sexy as fuck in this movie. Okay, I wrote so many notes down, but Edward is like a manipulative, controlling boyfriend. Like, that's his entire part. If he wasn't a vampire, he would be like an really bad, weird, slightly abusive kind of guy. First of all, he's like way older than her, like 300 years older than her, and he's like interested in this girl. So already there's, you know what I mean? He just has way too much power over her. From the very beginning, he's so weird. He's like luring her in by pushing her away so that she'll want him more. He's like, you just don't know anything. It's just better off if we're not friends. And then that makes her like little teenage brain just like chase after him more. And he's like so rude to her. He's like not nice in any way. I'm like, why is she in love with him? She's in love with him because he's pushing her away. I think someone has daddy issues, which she does. She's falling into his trap. At one point she's like, I know that they're like, you're just putting on a mask and you're just like different. I'm like, no, he's not. That's what he wants you to think, but actually he's exactly what you think he is. He's a douche. And somehow they made Robert Pattinson look fucking terrible with like white George Washington makeup. That shit was making me die laughing. Also, I don't know what vibe I thought this movie was gonna have, but it has like a very like Tommy Wiseau, The Room kind of vibe.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, okay, so Edward acts like an entire sociopath. First of all, he's watching Bella while she sleeps, which she's somehow okay with.
How'd you get in here?
The window.
And he's like stalking her, following her wherever she goes. At one point, she's like in a really sketchy situation with like these 5 guys circling her and they're like definitely creeping on her. And he pulls up and saves the day. And at that point, you're like, oh, yay. But then you're like, wait a minute, like he's literally been following her, I guess. And then he's like driving like 200 miles an hour, knowing that he's immortal, but she's not.
Oh, he's going so fucking fast!
He's like, I'm gonna kill them. Tell me not to turn around. I'm gonna rip their heads off.
Distract me so I won't turn around.
Like, whoa, dude, that's terrifying. That is way too much. And he's like a controlling, very jealous boyfriend. But he like plays it off as like, I've never been able to connect with someone like this before. I've never been able to not read someone's mind. Like, we're meant to be 17-year-olds. Whatever. Honestly, at so many points, I was like, it feels like he's pretending to be a vampire to trick her into dating him. Even the point where he gets her, they go to play baseball with his family. And I'm assuming that these people are pretty knowledgeable about like territory. And then these vampires are there that eat humans. She's like in a dangerous situation and now they're hunting her, which makes her completely reliant on Edward to save her life. She has to like cut off ties from her family and rely completely on this guy, her new boyfriend, who's going to save her life, but he's the one that put her in danger in the first place. And that's pretty much the whole plot of the whole movie. I definitely get that they kind of set it up because there's like 4 books, but if that's all that happened in the first book, oh my god, it's like completely pointless. I would give it like a 7 out of 10 just for being like funny and like fun to watch, but it's like a 2 movie wise. It's fucking horrible. Also, I was very against Jacob just because I think he looks ugly, and they also made him look really ugly in the movie. Like his hair, no, but he was like way nicer and honestly had way more in common with Bella, but because Bella has daddy issues, she went for this other guy who's like terrible and manipulative. Yeah, there's not really much else to say about the movie. Like nothing fucking happens in that movie, which is like, why is it 2 hours and 6 minutes? It could have been like an hour and everything that happened could have happened. Yeah, I'm Team Bella. She's hot. And all the women in the movie are hot and all the men are ugly. And that's pretty much my final review. It's all about looks. All right, bye.